What's happening, folks? Welcome to today's program. It is brought to you by Chef Boyardee. If it is easy, meaty, and cheesy, it is always Chef Boyardee. It is Thursday, September 27th, folks. The political storm is just blowing up today. The Brett Kavanaugh testimony, Dr. Christine Blasey Ford testified earlier this morning to some sexual assault allegations towards Bill Kavanaugh, I believe it is. It's Brett Kavanaugh. And wow, I mean, people are just going nuts with this one. Again, testimony this morning from Dr. Ford. You know, it was hard to watch. You know, it was one of those stories that you had sympathy for her. You know, and you thought, you know, whoever would do something like this definitely needs to be brought to justice. You know, this isn't just something that happens at a party, you know, that we all say, well, you know, these things happen. This is not boys being boys. You know, this, you know, what happened to Dr. Ford is not good. And you know, whoever did this, you know, they need to pay the consequences for that. However, then we listened to testimony from Brett Kavanaugh, Judge Kavanaugh, and again, felt a lot of sympathy with Judge Kavanaugh. You know, and it's hard to defend yourself, I think, when allegations come out of nowhere at times. And what would you do? You know, how would you defend yourself? I think anything you say almost looks incriminating. You know, it's like we've asked Bill Clinton, you know, about his days in smoking marijuana. You know, did he or did he not inhale? He says he did not inhale. Well, let's ask Bill Kavanaugh. Bill, did you inhale? So, you know, again, the emotions shown, you know, by Judge Kavanaugh when talking about the beer drinking. You know, he says legal age at the time when he was a senior in high school in Maryland was 18. And in fact, both the boys and girls were drinking. You know, and I don't think that comes as a surprise. You know, these things happen and high schoolers do drink. We know this. Again, no one's surprised about that. However, you know, he came across as a beer drinker. Says he is. Yet he's never passed out or blacked out from drinking, he says. Well, I don't know what kind of beer drinker that is. Would I even want to share a beer with him? It's a tough one. It's a political mess. You know, a lot of people out there, you know, think that, you know, both sides, politically, Republicans and Democrats, have something to gain, have a lot in here, and that is true. You know, I do believe, you know, coming from a Democrat standpoint, if, in fact, you know, Judge Kavanaugh does not get elected to the Supreme Court, well, you know, that would be a big win. And if he did get through, it would be a big win for the Republicans. So there is a lot on the line. Could there, in fact, be some dirty politics in here? Yes, absolutely. I think there is. You know, I definitely think there is. I would be 100% guaranteed that there are some dirty politics being played in this whole situation on both sides. However, you know, it's not my decision. It's none of ours. You know, this is going to happen. However, it's important we get out there and vote. And I think that's what we're all learning from this. I'm going to leave it with you guys, folks. Again, I'm not going to develop an opinion as of yet. However, I would say both of them seemed very emotional. And I trusted both of their testimonies earlier today. Let's give it three choices, an A, B, and C. You can pick A, B, or C, and then throw your choice in the comment section below. I think it's one of three. Either one, you know, Brett Kavanaugh, A, is lying. That's A. B, Dr. Blasey Ford is lying. Or C, one of them is terribly confused. Folks, A, B, or C, throw it in the comment section below. Got some great football games coming up this weekend. Happy Valley, Ohio State, Penn State, go State. Again, folks, thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. We got a show coming up again here in a few days. We will see you then, folks.